Hello, Bashar.
And a you good day.
Yes, actually just talking about the ecosystem and whatnot. I'm just curious about the drought, especially here in California.
Yes.
What do you predict coming?
I don't predict.
What do you see coming?
What I see is what exists as the energy existing now. The idea, therefore, is that the imbalance in your climate will continue for a while.
Especially here in California?
Yes.
Okay. And how long?
Over the next 3 of your years, as we read the energy now, there may be a shift.
For the worse?
A shift.
Okay.
A change in the climate to some degree.
Okay.
Sometime within the next 3 years, this may be probable to bring you some more water. But
Okay.
that may mean that drought will occur somewhere else.
Okay, and I'm also curious, how do you interact with Daryl? Do you telepathically? I mean,
Yes, this is a telepathic connection.
okay. Do you
More
come
precisely, a telepathic connection. The channel has been trained to change its brainwave frequencies to be something closer to ours. We change ours to be something closer to his in that state. And when we match frequency sufficiently enough, then it's like two tuning forks vibrating in synchronous harmony. And my thoughts automatically translate through him into your language because by operating on the same frequency, his brain is processing the same thoughts at the same time that I am.
Okay. And do you collectively come up with your agendas and what you want to speak of?
We trust synchronicity.
Okay.
Many times you will find that aside from the idea of the title or a download, I will have absolutely no idea what I'm going to say until I need to say it.
Gotcha. Let me ask you one quick question about breaking habits.
Yes.
Whether it's eating too much, drinking too much,
Yes.
procrastination. What
The
is
first step would be to redefine the concept of a habit. Because a habit, as we have said, is something you do that you don't know you're doing. When you know you're doing it, when you recognize that a habit is there, it's not a habit anymore, it's a choice. Then you would logically have the question, why would I choose something I don't prefer? And that's the beginning of the investigation that will discover the belief that you're holding on to that causes what you're calling to be the repeated behavior. And once you can identify that and see that it's out of alignment with who you prefer to be and let it go, then the repeated behavior will no longer exist. Remember that in order to recognize you have a habit, you actually have to be outside of the habit in the same way that to recognize you're in a forest, you have to be beyond it to know that it was a forest. So the recognition of the habit is actually the end of the process of letting go of the habit. But if you have a belief that continues the behavior, then it's a choice and you have to find out why that choice exists because you must believe you're getting something out of continuing to behave the same way or you wouldn't do it.
Nice.
How's that?
That was very nice.
All right.
And one quick one, this is just curiosity. What are your thoughts on L. Ron Hubbard and what it's all about, Scientology?
There are no thoughts that I have to share with you on that at this time.
All right, thank you very much.
You are very welcome.